Hey everyone, I'm going to do a interesting review and in-depth strategy analysis today. It was brought to my attention from one of my Discord users, so if you're here watching, thank you for bringing this to my attention. We're going to be reviewing the USDT dominance index. In my previous video, I went into the Bitcoin dominance chart, and the strategy was understanding when Bitcoin's going to go flat, but it didn't tell you the direction that Bitcoin was going to head. Now, the USDT dominance will tell you which direction Bitcoin's going to head. Incredibly useful for scoping big dumps in Bitcoin and also huge pumps as well. Before we get into the video, I just wanted to quickly ask you guys, hey, I can keep doing strategy videos like this on the macro. I can do scalping videos. I can review Bitcoin news as well for TA or fundamental analysis, some other strategies for Luna or big coins that are becoming popular as well. So I could go into that, but just let me know what you guys want to see. So here we are on the cryptocurrency heat map, and we can see here USDC and USDT. Both of these USDT is slightly larger, and we're going to be using the dominance index on USDT for this strategy to see which direction the entire market is going to shift into. So the general strategy functions like this: the dominance of USDT, people are shifting their funds into USDT and it's becoming more dominant in the market. That means they're pulling it out of Bitcoin, pulling it out of Ethereum, pulling it out of XRP, all the other coins into USDT. Now, does the macro, this is really huge. On the weekly, we can see a couple patterns here. Really good. This is extremely good for traders. You're looking for some strategy on the crypto market. What can we get strategy? So let's just take a look at a couple of these signals on the weekly, and then we'll go from there. So I got this red one plotted in, this bull signal followed by the emerald. So this was around the week of Monday, November 22nd, 2021. We had the acceleration wave, again, a little bit faster than the acceleration wave. We had a signal, a little bull flag that's linked here. Let me just mind, you can see the little bull flag. And on the wolfpack indicator, this pretty interesting signal. So let's go see what was happening and compare this to the Bitcoin chart on this occasion. So when people are putting money into USDT, the USDT dominance is going up. Usually means people are pulling it out of the crypto markets. I mean, I'm sure you all know, you know what happened around Monday, October 22, like the beginning of the first week of November. And let's go to the Bitcoin chart, first week of November, end of October. That was here at the very peak, very first week of November. People got a golden cross signal on the weekly USDT dominance. So that was right in this area. Let me just put another line around the first week of November that we got that golden cross signal. Let's just see it just to be sure. This was first, second, fourth week of November, the tail end of October. And what do you know? Right here we were at. And on the Bitcoin chart on Wolfpack, we got a pink RSI 3-day chart. This was a FOMO peak, flame around the peak. Very cool that we could use this confluence in order to direct our macro trading, and who knew it would fall so low. Now if you were watching this crash, rewind, feel the fear that you were feeling watching this happening. We were tumbling super low, and we wanted to know where the bottom was. Let's take here. We got a bear flag at this occasion here on this candle. Let's check out what happened on that week. This was the March 14th week. The weekly, so March 14th was about March 14th around here, and we had a bear flag, meaning Bitcoin dominance chart, it was going down, and then we had a pump on the week. So just a little pullback here, and then we had a bull candle on the USDT dominance, meaning Bitcoin's pulling back. Now let's look at the very peak, because this is where it's going to get really exciting. Teal or a pink RSI, that shows that the RSI on Bitcoin weekly on the USDT dominance chart was overbought. And interestingly enough, there's a lot of confluence with trend lines on this chart as well. Drawing this trend all the way from the back, resting on the top of this candle. We're at that line right now, and then we can draw another one from these peaks all the way up, and this candle touched it perfectly at the very peak. And go down to the 3-day to get a more precise day on this. Was on the weekly, pink RSI happened on Monday, June 20th. And on Bitcoin, let's see what day that was. The week of June 20th was at the exact bottom. As soon as the dumping stopped on Bitcoin, we even had a teal RSI right at the very bottom, meaning the RSI was oversold. So scooped up some coin there. And then for this flat market, we went into the video yesterday about Bitcoin dominance chart, how to avoid these when the market goes flat, when to stay out of Bitcoin, when to put it into other coins like Ethereum, Beta, or other investments. Now, I think that is phenomenal. That is absolutely phenomenal. You pointed this out to me, and we could use this on a smaller time frame too. It doesn't have to be on such a macro time frame. I want to point out something really interesting though. So if you made it this far in the video, thank you for taking the time to digest this information. We got a bear flag forming on the USDT dominance right now on this week, which is really exciting because this would mean if this wave comes down, that means Bitcoin's going to skyrocket. If this green wave comes below zero, that means that Bitcoin's already going to have hit 60, 70K. And on the macro on Bitcoin, the TA is looking really, really solid right now. We're above this trend line, huge diagonal trend line. So my friends, use this information to your advantage. Use it how you want. Take from this information what you will. Let's just go down to the smaller time frames for maybe 4 hour. Let's just see what we can do here. Okay, a little bit of confluence with these two upwards trend lines intersect, and we're at that candle right now on the last 12 hours, and Bitcoin just had a massive pump. And I want to point out to you, go back a couple videos, if you were following previous videos, pointing out that we broke out of this huge trend line, and I was looking for that retest, and we're very, very close here. Massive trend line, almost touched very bottom. This teal ray is my stop loss, so I've set it safely away from any volatility that we may have encountered, and it was perfect. Didn't get stopped out. We're still in, and for me, I mean, this isn't investment advice, but I'm a believer. I'm a believer. On the 12-hour, see if we got any good signals. We got medium strong buy signals on the 4-hour. Golden Cross, I believe. Golden Cross just printed in the last 4 hours, and we're breaking out right now. Actually, since I started this video, in the last 15 minutes, we've broken out again. So this is amazing news, guys. And I guess let's see what happens next. Be sure to thumbs up the video. Thank you guys so much for subscribing, sharing the videos around, using Wolfpack, sharing Wolfpack around. You can find it at my website, wolfpackprofessional.com. The links are down in the description as well. It's a really useful indicator. I will see you in next video, guys.